Oh my god. Y'all really did your research. This is a crazy one. Hi, this is Ashnikko, and these are my mixtapes here on Consequence. My gloves are unhelpful. You decide to send a "you up" text 4 months after you last saw the person. I have done that recently, actually. It's important. The song to soundtrack that moment is Wet Vagina by Doja Cat, because I do bring the drip Wet Vagina when I am shooting off a "you up" text. It's brave, it's bold, it's beautiful. Do more of that. You're putting yourself out there and you're saying, hey, you remember? You remember this wet vagina? I got the drip Wet Vagina. You remember? Let's reminisce. Maybe let's talk about it together. In my room. Oh, these gloves. Someone shows you their collection for trinkets. One is a miniature version of you. So the song for that moment is Goodies by Ciara. I bet you want the goodies, you know? You want the goodies so bad that you made a little tiny trinket of me. And I think that's really cute. Keep doing that. Thank you. Oh my god. Y'all really did your research. This is a crazy one. St. Louis shuts down the entire city museum just for you as a birthday gift, but you only have 8 hours to experience it all. 8 hours is plenty of time for me to experience the city museum. It's my favorite museum in the whole world. I will stop off there on tour simply to go to this museum. It's really important to me. The song I will listen to when I'm exploring the city museum on my birthday is Roman Holiday by Nicki Minaj. There's a sense of urgency in that song. There's a sense of anxiety that I imagine moving my feet really fast, just moving around, exploring. I'm just a little troll, just moving around the caves. That's how I feel when I listen to that song. And there is a cave system in the City Museum. It's gorgeous. This is my favorite museum in the world. I think it's an absolute work of art, like a wonder of the world. And I'm listening to Roman Holiday. There's a cave system in this museum, and I feel like a dinosaur when I'm in it. There's also like a giant tree house thing. I don't really know how to explain it. It's something you really just have to experience in real life. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite places. These fucking gloves. You have one chance to convert a non-fan to your sound. I am going to play them Chichinya by Ashnikko off of my new album, Smoochies, because I think it really encapsulates my gleefulness and violence in one song. It's very special to me. It's one of my favorite songs off the album, and that's that. So you should listen to it if you're not my fan, and also if you are my fan, you should listen to it. Oh, my gloves. Someone approaches you with a business opportunity to open a queer femme bathhouse called Hole. Whoa. Y'all really did your research. That is seriously on my mind right now. Not to plug myself again, but honestly, She's So Pretty by Ashnikko off of my new album, Smoochies. I would play that as you're dipping into the crystalline pools coming out of a speaker that looks like a shell. It would be gorgeous, because she is so pretty. I would die without her. Kicking my feet. We talk for hours. You're invited to DJ at Taylor and Travis's wedding reception. Yes, I am. I am going to play Poor Idol by Ayesha Erotica. I think that both of them would appreciate this song. There's a certain glint in both of their eyes that I think they would really understand this song and get really weird on the dance floor together in a sort of serpentine motion, a sort of gyration on the dance floor that I think that Taylor and Travis would really appreciate. I feel like they're not just gonna have a wedding, they're gonna have a crazy girl wedding. And this song is gonna start us off. At a signing event, someone brings one of the inappropriate pictures you drew in elementary school. I like that inappropriate pictures is in quotes. Inappropriate pictures. They were just tits. So someone does that. I'm playing Party Like a Rock Star by the Shop Boys. When I was in elementary school drawing pictures of titties, I was partying like a rock star. Big time hardcore style. That was just who I was. In 4th grade, I was a baby rock star, and I was making money drawing pictures of titties, charging like 50 cents for them. I was an entrepreneur, and I think that is really respectful and brave and bold and beautiful. Doja Cat calls you up. She wants to make up the canceled Hot Pink tour. Damn, the Hot Pink tour really was canceled. What a crazy era. I remember prepping for that tour, and then it got canceled, and then just like laying on the couch for 2 years. So that was crazy. That was a crazy time. Okay, she calls me up. She wants to go on the Hot Pink tour again. She wants to revive it. I'm going home and I'm playing Demons by Doja Cat, obviously. I think that is her best song. It's one of my favorites. It just makes me feel like a bat out of hell. It makes me feel like I'm hanging upside down in a cavern, like a stalagmite. I don't know which one is which, but I am in that cavern, eyes glowing red, and I feel sexy. Actually, I know that was post-Hot Pink era, but I'm still playing that song. A fan shows you a tattoo of your lyrics. You notice the lyrics are wrong. This has happened before. I just smile. I say, hell yeah, that's permanent. A fan shows you a tattoo of your lyrics. The lyrics are wrong. The lyrics are wrong. I'm gonna say, yes, girl. Yes, with that permanent tattoo. The rest is still unwritten. Natasha Bedingfield. You know, you can cover it up. You can change the spelling mistake somehow. But the rest is still unwritten. Your body is a canvas and you can scrapbook something else over it. The rest is still unwritten. And I think that's beautiful. I think a misspelled tattoo is just part of your story. You can always learn and grow. I've seen some god-awful tattoos in my day. You've just had a great first date. They move in for a good night smoochie. Freek-A-Leek by Petey Pablo. And in this scenario, I'm Petey Pablo. And I'm imagining them as the other voice saying, how you like it, daddy? And I'm like, yeah, give me a kiss. I can do that. Yeah, I haven't had a great first date smoochie in a while, actually. That's fine. Oh my god, you've just had a terrible first date. They move in for a good night smoochie. Spiritus, Sanctus, Vivificans. Is that how you say it? Vivificans. Spiritus, Sanctus, Vivificans, I think, by Hildegard von Bingen. Because as they're moving in for a smoochie, the skies part. The angels look down at me. My whole bloodline stares down. And we just lock eyes for a moment in divine communion. I think for a second, what am I doing here? There are greater things for me on the horizon. More divine, celestial things than what's in store for me on these crusty little lips. And I don't want it. Yeah, and then I retreat back to my home and I listen to Hildegard von Bingen and I lay down in a horizontal position like a vampire in their coffin and I just ruminate. I love to ruminate after a bad date. There's nothing like a bad date to really get the rumination juices flowing. Think of every mistake you've ever made. Think of the relationships you've been in. Think of all the people you've hurt, all the sex you've had, all the weird things you've said during sex as well. I do always think about that sometimes after weird dates. Oh God. The school you went to in Latvia invites you back to receive a distinguished alumni award. Yes! They would never. They hated my guts. I skipped school almost every day. Yeah, I was a really bad student. But also I was in a really tricky situation. Who can blame me? They would never do this, but if they did invite me back to receive the distinguished alumni award, as I was walking up on stage, I would be playing Did It On 'Em by Nicki Minaj. Okay? And in this scenario, my high school bullies are there at this award ceremony. And I'm just walking up on stage like middle fingers up. That's what would happen in real life. The Parents Music Resource Center reforms. You're their central target. It's about time. It's about fucking time. I'm playing them Full Frontal by me because sit on the DJ's face. I feel the beat through my puss is powerful and they should think about that. Botox in my frontal lobe. Lip flip on my pussy. Botox in my frontal lobe. These are just things that I write. I'm a philosopher. And I think that the Parents Music Resource Center should have a good, long, hard think about my lyrics before they even try me. Okay? That's all. Thank you.